Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking incredible. Just gotta go with the top-down view today. Just finishing up some personal readings. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting myself and the channel via energy exchange, ordering personal readings. Y'all are the best. Thank you. I'm nearly caught up. Okay, I think I have like 2 more on deck to finish. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate everything you all give to the channel, likes and shares and your comments. It really does mean the world to me, and I'm just feeling so very blessed to be able to connect with each and every one of you who reach out to me for readings. And also just here on YouTube, right? Okay, enough gushing, let's ring the sound bowl. We'll call in spirit and we'll see what messages want to come through for you today. Here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, let's get an energy. I'm pulling from the Divine Feminine, the Goddess energy oracle cards here, and we are just going to see what goddess is around to support you at this time, or what energy is around you. Take what resonates, of course, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to force it. Let's see. Okay, that's the one or two. We'll see what shows up here, y'all. We have Saint Bridget, okay, Our Lady of Exalted Light. So it says here, I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Wow. You know what energy this gives me is the Hermit, and mostly just because of the cloaked figure and the lantern. And that symbolism is very important when we are spending time on our own and really truly connecting with our own inner light. That could be your soul self, your higher self. You're really just connecting with yourself, okay? And really throwing out anyone else's opinions, or, really just relying on you and what you know to be true, your own intuition, your own light within, okay? Your soul is all you need at this moment. So a lot of you are really finding solace, okay, and connecting with the self at the moment, okay? So that's nice. That's a good vibe, okay? Here we have Kali, ooh, the mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. And that actually relates very, very well with this energy here, because when you get in touch with yourself and your own inner light, right, nothing else matters, right? And so we start to assess the things, the places, the people in our worlds, and anything that doesn't really serve us, we put an end to. So Kali is that energy of death and rebirth and new beginnings and letting go. So you really are checking in with the self lately and making sure that what you're doing is on track of who you are, who you want to be, like you're in alignment, okay? All that to say you're in alignment and you're making sure that you are doing things to please the self. And then we have Diana, the goddess, or the queen, sorry, of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. A lot of you could be really reconnecting with your more with your natural self, okay? Now, regardless if you are a man or a non-binary person, it's really all an energy here. So because we're using the goddess energy does not mean you have to identify as being a female, okay? Just want to put that out there for those of you who are tuned in here, okay? So you are connecting with more of your primal self, your soul self. It's like stripping down all the things that just don't matter, Really, at the end of the day, whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever it is that makes you feel joy, that's what it is that you are honoring. Okay, so connecting with your own light, your own purpose, right? And also maybe spending a little bit more time in the wilderness, in nature. And even if you are in a city, you're still finding spaces where you can go and ground yourself in some green spaces, taking more walks, surrounding yourselves with the whatever you have available. Let's just put that out there, okay? Um, which is it's amazing. It's amazing to remember that we are connected to the earth and our wild nature. So yeah, it's actually a really beautiful energy. It's giving someone who's just like getting down to the basics, really grounding themselves, really remembering what is important to you and what truly matters. Okay, it's a very beautiful energy. Now let's get into the tarot and just see why this energy is coming up. Why this could be a reminder that maybe it's time for you to go ahead and tune into this vibe. Okay, so let's see. Why is this energy coming up for our beautiful tribe? What's happening? It's giving a lot of independence. It's giving a lot of strength, okay? It's giving that like wild woman energy. I love it. So yeah, again, with the genders, just place it how it fits, okay? Wild man, wild woman, wild person, all right? We are all connected. Okay, so let's see. Why is this coming up here, Spirit? Whose reading is this and what is it all about? We're just getting a basic energy read at this point. So what is this all about here, please, Spirit? We have the King of Pentacles. We also have the Three of Wands. Why the King of Pentacles first? Well, the King of Pentacles, it shows up in a reading when we are focused on what is our greatest and highest good. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is extremely grounded, extremely practical, focused on what it is that they are trying to create, their own skills. This is somebody who is very wise, who gives really great advice. For a reading, I'm getting that this is kind of an energy that's outside of you. I'm not saying that you don't encompass that energy right now. What I'm saying is you may have gone to someone maybe even a little bit older than you or a little bit more wise, or somebody that you really look up to get some kind of advice on what is the next path that I should take, or what is the next step that I should be making here. I feel like some of you are trying to learn. This could be a mentor. It could be a spiritual teacher. Again, somebody who is very successful. It also gives the energy of like somebody who's already been there, done that. And so you're going to this person to give some advice, or maybe to even seek some type of validation. Even though we get our validation, we should be getting our validation from within. All right. It is always nice to kind of bounce your idea or bounce something off of an external force, somebody that you trust, somebody that has been there, done that. Like I said, a mentor, because you have decided to take some steps on a new path, on a new journey, in a new direction. Okay. I feel like you've already had the idea, you've taken some action, and now you're looking out to the future. Like, where do I go now? I feel like my idea seed has been very well planted. Okay. It's planted, it's taking root. And I'm trying to learn what I need to do next. Okay, so I don't know, what is this all about here? Are y'all tuning into this energy? This is a little bit different than our regular readings, but let's see what's coming out here for what you're trying to learn. I want to know what you're trying to learn right now as you are reconnecting with yourself and really finding out what's important to you. All right, this is a moment for you. It's beautiful. Okay, sure. Wow. This is very interesting. We have this energy of being very silent. Okay, so the High Priestess and the Four of Swords. This is an energy of, I'm not talking about my ideas. I'm not really sharing anything with anyone. I'm really keeping to myself these days, right? I've done a lot of healing. I've been meditating. I've been really trying to perhaps elevate on my spiritual path, or grow, ascend, whatever word we're going to use for that. I just feel like you are really diving into your own, the depths of your own soul right now. It is really spiritual. It is very magical. It feels like someone's really just finding out just how strong their intuition is or just how powerful they may be at the moment. And you are getting the advice to not really speak about this right now. This is something that is a solo journey for you. This is something that you are going to be, again, maybe speaking to one or two people that you trust to get advice. Again, this is going to be somebody who is also very grounded and connected spiritually. And you've come so far on this journey, and I just feel like I don't know, you want to go deeper. You want to explore more of the mystery that is you, not only you, but like I'm talking about the real deep questions here. Like, what's the meaning of my life? What is my purpose? I really want to explore what it is that, maybe what is my calling? Okay. Maybe some of you are getting into some astrology or tarot or the occult, or, really trying to dive into the, mystery schools. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there, mystery schools. If that is something that y'all are interested, maybe studying like Kabbalah or whatever avenue that you decide to pursue, I do recommend a website that's really, really good for stuff like this, where it's all connected with astrology and the occult and the Kabbalah and beliefs like the Tree of Life. And I mean, you can go really, really deep, and that's also related to a study of tarot. So if you are studying tarot, I would recommend, there's a site called something about Gnosis. I'm going to have to think about that for a second. Hold on. And it's really, really helpful. The Gnostic Library, I believe. It's like the Gnostic Library. Or if you were to like Google Gnostic Library, it would come up. And it is an incredible resource of lecturers. Okay, where you can go down any kind of rabbit hole you wish. There's even a series on tarot and the Kabbalah, and there's a series on astrology. I mean, for those of you who are studying tarot, I'm going to tell you this right now. The symbolism is so rich. It goes so deep, and you can dive so deep, okay, on a spiritual exploration of the meaning of each card. You could study one card for your whole life and still not know everything about it. I mean, girl, okay, it goes deep. And I feel like somebody here is not just starting, but is looking to further their studies, okay? And you may be seeking a teacher, okay? Maybe seeking a teacher to do that. And again, at the same time, you're doing this very quietly. You're doing this on your own. It's a practice that is personal. Okay, your spiritual journey is a personal journey. And I feel like somebody's just really wanting to dive deeper and just kind of explore the meaning of, I mean, again, this sounds really like deep, right? But it's like the meaning of life, just symbolism, getting into, like I said, like occults and things like that, and mysteries and whatever, mystery school, mystery teachings. Especially with the High Priestess coming up. And this doesn't really surprise me. As I'm recording this, we are getting closer and closer to the Piscean full moon. And the Pisces energy is that mystic type of an energy, right? So to see this coming up in the collective is not very surprising. Also, High Priestess does represent Pisces as well. But this is something that perhaps you're keeping under wraps, all right? You're keeping it under wraps, but you're just really wanting to reconnect with the self, like your original self. I don't know, getting back to you, I'm hearing, but also really exploring your connection to life, to spirit, to like, you're just really diving in deep into a spiritual study, whoever you are, okay? Which is great. What is the advice here? I just feel like with this Four of Swords and the High Priestess coming up, I feel like this is something that you are keeping quite quiet, and it is, again, quite personal. Why is this coming up in a reading for our collective? Y'all are just getting like more powerful. Y'all are studying your powers. Y'all are trying to explore more about what you can do, perhaps, or what this means for you. Oh, yeah. You are graduating. Okay, so you know what's happened here, and then here we have the divine feminine energy as well. We have the Empress. So what's happening here with the World and the Empress? This is a message for someone who basically Spirit's telling you, okay, you've learned all you can learn from this set of lessons, from this. I don't want to say chapter. I want to say story. From this story, this phase, this era in your world, and it's time that we take things up to the next level. Okay, you're ready for a deeper understanding. You're ready to know yourself on a deeper level. You're ready to tap in to more of these secrets of the universe. It just feels like spirit wants to reveal and wants to support you on this journey of gaining more wisdom and knowledge of the mystical arts. Okay, I'm just gonna put it that way, of the mystical arts. And you're feeling really called to do this. You're feeling very much like connected. You maybe have had a lot of dreams or visions or insane synchronicities lately popping up for you. You are becoming more tapped in and in tune. And the spirit wants you to take this study up to the next level, to really dive deep and find out who you are and maybe where you fit in this cosmic dance. Okay, so this is really a beautiful message and more in alignment with what I do, what we talk about for like in-person type of readings when we're sitting together and you come in for like an appointment. It's more about where you are on your spiritual journey. I mean, we could sit down and do a love reading, yes, and I mean I still get those appointments coming in, but it's mostly for people who are feeling like, okay, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for the next phase. I'm ready to know more. I'm ready to explore my power. I'm ready to explore life and the meaning behind it all, and so what I see here is somebody who is thirsty for knowledge, thirsty for divine knowledge here. And I feel like you are being supported by the universe on this journey, and spirit's very much encouraging you to follow this path. Okay, now with the Empress energy here, it does show that you have a very healing energy. It shows that you this is a path towards your own personal abundance as well, with the Empress energy. So, I feel like this message is pretty straightforward, and I don't really feel like I need to drag it on because it is going to be very specific for someone who is exploring. What I can offer you right now is perhaps maybe some avenues to pursue or to think about, on areas of study to perhaps start and expand on your own personal path and journey. But yeah, again, I do feel like, I don't know, if y'all are studying the Tree of Life or Kabbalah, or, some of these deeper, like I guess I'm going to say occult. But yeah, I mean, some of the hidden knowledge, the things that have been hidden from us, and that is very much directly related to tarot and directly related to astrology, the ancient arts, I'm going to say, the mystery schools, right? Yeah, it's somebody who's really wanting to dive deeper. Okay. But yeah, I do recommend that Gnostic Teachings. That's what it is, gnosticteachings.org. And like I said, there is like thousands, literal thousands of lectures and topics that you can go and explore. Okay, because I mean, and you can just consume. They're all podcast form, and it's all free, and it runs by donation, and it is very, very deep spiritual study. Okay, and they do, like I said, they do have one on the major arcana and even I think all 78 cards of the tarot, connecting the symbolism and the study. Okay. So I don't know. This is not your typical YouTube reading, but this is very specific for those of you who are studying tarot and studying yourself and really diving deep into your own spiritual practice. Okay, this is what spirit wants you to know, is that you are encouraged to continue this journey for yourself. Okay. Yeah, very cool energy. I love it. That is actually my that's what I do, this kind of stuff. I dive deep into this symbolism and the study of the tarot. It's not just, fun, love readings on YouTube. I love doing those, but it is actually a very serious study and spiritual practice of mine. Okay. On top of all of the fun it can bring into our worlds too. Okay. So please, spirit, show me. We have energy healing. Okay. Heart's desires. And this is really it. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, support. Look at that. Okay. And then also teaching. All right. Okay. I like it. Here we have energy healing. So it says, your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Okay, so perhaps this is part of your own study. Now that can be, it doesn't have to be tarot. Okay, I know I've used that a lot as an example, but it could be perhaps like, I don't know, Reiki or like massage or touch, anything with touch. It can be energy healing, whatever it is. Please, place your study where, whatever it is for you, but it is something that is very spiritual in nature. It could be alchemy, whatever, right? It is, but it is something that is an ancient practice. So even Reiki, even alchemy, all of these things are very ancient schools of teaching, right? Yoga, right? But anyways, let me get back to it. We have heart's desire. So the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Like I stated, I've been getting some questions lately, and I'm not calling out names or whatever. I'm just going to say I've been getting questions in a lot lately about what does spirit want me to be doing, right? What path should I be going down? What is my next step? What does spirit want from me? What is the message I need to know right now? And this is it. Whatever you feel called to do, whatever your soul speaks to you, like whatever your soul is saying to you. And we have to be quiet in order to hear those messages, right? And again, with the High Priestess, the Four of Swords, this is an energy of meditation, okay? And being quiet and being very contemplative and being very open to receiving messages from your higher self, your soul self, right? I would definitely even, I don't know why this just came up, but I don't know why some of you need to maybe explore the work of Dolores Cannon, an incredible hypnotherapist person who like dives really deep into the subconscious, and we get into the meaning of life. And there's also amazing information out there, and teachers like what's this one? Who does this deck? The Law of Attraction deck is like Esther Hicks. Okay, so something like that. Esther Hicks, I think she channels Abraham. Okay, I don't know. There's a lot of great information out there, and I mean, if you all want to help one another, because everyone's spiritual journey is going to be different, and whatever your heart's desire, whatever your calling is, it's going to lead you down a different avenue. So I would love, 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 if you're here still in this reading with me, I would absolutely adore if y'all would help one another out with resources that perhaps have helped you, okay, along your path, along your journey, right? And like I shared some that have helped me. And there's a plethora of books and teachers out there. Please list your favorite ones. And maybe this video can act as something like a little jumping off point for people who are kind of searching for, where do I even start? Where do I even start? I want to get into more connection with myself, with my soul self. How do I start? Okay, so thank you. I would appreciate if y'all did that if you're here. But yeah, you are being supported to, connect with yourself, and you are protected, okay? Your angels are guiding, supporting you, protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Again, you are, whatever this calling is, whatever this information brings to you, it is going to lead to further abundance in your world and just happiness, stability, a more feeling of being grounded, and, the higher vibration, aligning with new timelines. It all kind of comes as a result of some of these studies and this journey of seeking this deeper knowledge. It's like being initiated into a mystery school, okay? And because we live in this beautiful age where everything is blown wide open and we have access to all this information, like I'm just going to do a side note, like I'm not a master in studying the tree of life or Kabbalah, these things, but I am very interested. And did you know that way back in the day, you had to be a devout Jew and a man, and you had to be at least 35 years old before you would even be introduced to some of the knowledge that is free and out there for everyone to consume at this point in time, okay? So we really live in a glorious age where we have the resources to learn and to go down our own path and journey in our own spiritual exploration. So you are supported. Your life purpose fully supports you. I feel like as you're searching for meaning and as you search for answers on your own spiritual path and journey, you will find yourself. You will find your calling. You will be very much connected to what is your heart's desire and really what is your soul's desire, what your soul longs to do. And in finding that, then in finding that, okay, and discovering that about yourself, this is really somebody who's on a soul journey. Like we're all on a soul journey, but I mean like on a soul seeking journey or reconnecting. I just heard too, side note, reclaiming, like soul reclamation. So there is work that we can call back parts of our soul that we feel have been lost or fractured or broken apart over all the years and challenges and things that have taken place in our lives. So I'm really hoping that I'm not going over everyone's heads here. I'm hoping that y'all are picking up what I'm putting down, or at least are ready to perhaps explore a little bit more of the themes of the things that I am speaking about. But it is really somebody who desires a deeper connection to the self. Let me get back to the point. Once you do that, and once you begin this study, this journey of the self and, the mystery of life, you do find what it is that you are called to do. And once you start going down that path, you will just naturally attract all of the things that you desire. I mean, like it is something that just it goes hand in hand. Okay. So this is someone wanting to find their soul purpose and really truly go from there and change their whole lives and change their whole reality. And I feel like it's a really special moment for someone. And honestly, I'm just so thrilled to be a part of this journey along with you. This is amazing. This is part of my soul calling. Of course, like I stated, I'm still probably going to come back with a love reading because y'all know I love those still. But I'm just saying, this is for somebody who, let me know if this is you who I'm speaking to. This is just for somebody who's really interested in diving deeper into their spirituality, okay, their spiritual path. I'm going to go ahead and get one of these law of attraction cards before I close out this reading. Oh, almost forgot about this, teaching. So whatever it is that you find, whatever it is that you are called to do, you are also meant to teach that as well somewhere down the line, okay? So you inspire other people to learn. So that's very exciting as well. Okay, maybe one day you're going to be that spiritual teacher that people seek out, right? Maybe that's part of your purpose, part of your goal. I'm not taking all of those because I wasn't called to. I'd like one card to close out this reading, please, Spirit. One card, please, to close out this reading. Okay. I learned to pay attention to my feelings. This is what this one's saying. I learned to pay attention to my feelings. And we do that by being quiet with ourselves, right? So your emotions are an absolute indicator of your current point of attraction, right? They may help you know in any moment whether or not you are currently allowing the fulfillment of your desire. It is our encouragement that you pay attention to how you feel and allow your emotions to be the valuable indicators that they are. In layman's terms, if you find yourself waking up every day and you are not feeling satisfied, or you're not, if you notice yourself feeling very angry a lot of the times, or very upset or whatever, this is an indication like of what's going on, what point of attraction. So you're going to attract, I know this is whatever it is, what it is. It's law of attraction energy. If you're constantly in that state of, maybe I hate my job, I hate my career, I hate what I have to do every day of my life, constantly doing the same things over and over, and I'm not happy, you're going to continue to attract the same types of things, based on your emotion. So that is the point of attraction. If you can trick yourself even to feeling different kinds of ways by reminding yourself of maybe the things that you're grateful for, or the things that do make you happy, or incorporating more of those things that bring bliss into your life and joy into your life, then you are changing your attraction point, meaning the vibration that you're putting out into the universe will now be reflected back to you in a different way, okay? Instead of giving you more frustrating situations, you're going to get, more joyful situations in your life. So that's basically what that card is speaking about, allowing, like paying attention to your emotions in any given situation and trying to adjust those consciously in order to change your reality. Okay, so I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down in this reading. I'm just going to end it there. Please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of these spiritual type of readings, and I would love to bring more of those out to you. In the meantime, I may come back with a love reading for y'all. Sending you so much love. Take care and have a very blessed day.
Said she'd only kill me, fly through the car today. She said she'd only love me, fly through the card that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done, she said she was a beautiful wish.